Man, it seems like independent women do the most complaining.
When men do what they're supposed to do.
Why every man gotta be a yes dear ass?
Hey, come on, you guys.
You're ignorant. I'm protesting.
Are your dreams, son?
Same
true that you used the music kind of to deal with the depression you said you was going with at a point in time as a result of him passing away. Yeah. Dope.
Yeah, man. Like that night, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just in a bad spot, man. Like at work, you'll think everything was great, man. I go to work every day with a smile on my face. I go to work with great energy. I go to work motivating my Marines. I go to work and I do my job. You know what I'm saying? I don't never bring my problems from back home to my workplace ever. I always kept that separate. I really cared about my Marines and really motivating them and things like that. But back home, I was really going through it. When I go back to the barracks and stuff, man, I'm getting the bottle. You feel what I'm saying? I'm drinking all night, listening to music and stuff. And then one day I decided to put an instrumental on, man, and I wrote this song called "I Cry," and I just really let out, you know what I'm saying, all my emotions, man, that I had built up, because it wasn't good for me, man. Like it was really turning me into like a whole nother person. See, people don't even understand that depression sometimes you don't even know that you're depressed, but you're slowly becoming less and less of who you really are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're the type of person that you like being around people, you like going out, you're gonna slowly find yourself staying in your room, you know, being to yourself, and you know what I'm saying? Like doing things like that, like you lose motivation in a lot of areas and stuff like that. Like you just become very numb. Things that it was things that I knew I cared about that I couldn't make myself care about them, man. Like it was crazy. Like I just felt so numb, man. I just didn't feel like myself no more. But I wrote that song called "I Cry," and I let out all the emotions I had bottled up, and I woke up the next day and I felt amazing. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's why I call this music and this project melodic therapy, because that's what it was for me. It was therapy. That was my therapy session right there.
All right, is it fair to say that the song "I Cry" was kind of the catapult to where we're at right now with Mooski's career, kind of letting that emotion out and seeing that this was the way to cope with all of the negative things that you were dealing with, on top of the fact that, hey, I can gain and garner some success from something I love because I'm actually really good at it? When was that step? Was it that song right there, or was it another song? When will get us to Track Star and how that kind of evolved and blossomed to where that song went crazy?
So "I Cry" is where it started. That's the first song I ever put my emotions into. So that let me know, okay, you need to make real music over all the party music and all the other stuff you make. You get what I'm saying? So then I just started making a lot of music about my life, man. I had a lot of music after that I didn't even release. You know what I'm saying? Some of it I didn't even release, but when I was still in the Marine Corps, and when I got out of the Marine Corps, I'm working on music, you know what I'm saying? Soul Bleed. I'm working on Soul Bleed. I started to write Track Star. On Track Star, I told myself before I started writing this song, like when I was vibing with it and that concept came to my head, I said, I'm gonna see how far I can take this concept. See how far I can take this and really get in my head and see how I was really feeling, and then see how many bars I could make it. Like I wanted to challenge myself to see what I could do with the Track Star concept and stay on topic the whole time and really tell a story that I know people can relate to and really keep it vulnerable though. Like I was like, I really want to hit hard on that therapy. You get what I'm saying? Like I really want to be vulnerable, so like, and really get in people's head. You know, I want to talk about the things that people don't talk about that they feeling. You know what I'm saying? When they going through it with they old lady, or when they going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to talk about all that stuff because I know I can reach a lot of people that way.
Now that was obviously from a real experience, right? That song was based off a real experience for you, Track Star, or experiences.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Like it was like experiences. I just like, you know what I'm saying? Just put them all together. From things I've been through, things I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Good. So I hear the song Track Star, right? And I'm vibing to it. And I hear it with my son. I'm driving with my son. He's 13, and I'm vibing with the joint. And I'm thinking of brother Mooski is some Jamaican dude or something doing some Afro beats. Doing research. I'm thinking this young brother's from Alabama. What the world? Talk about the concept and how the vibe was, because it's a real islandy vibe. It's a real reggae kind of vibe, but it's still natural to you. So talk about the concept and how you came along with it and how you put it together.
Word. So man, I ain't gonna lie, I just got off work. It's 6 a.m, man. I'm driving home. You feel what I'm saying? I'm listening to instrumentals. Cause that's all I did, man. Like when I right before I blew up, man, that's all I was doing. I was working. I was doing security, 12-hour shift. I was listening to music. I listened to instrumentals on the way down there. I listened to instrumentals my whole 12-hour shift. I listened to instrumentals on the way back. You get what I'm saying? Like the whole time, I'm listening to my music and I'm writing every day, all day. So I'm riding back from work, man. I play this instrumental and I'm just vibing with it, man. I'm like, dang, it's hard. Like, it's so much stuff just started coming to me, man. Like, I only got time to write it down, man. I'm recording on my Snapchat memory. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm writing the hook out loud and stuff, man. I record everything on my Snapchat memory. As soon as I got back to the crib, I went and set my little home studio up and I recorded it and I recorded the hook. You feel what I'm saying? Went in there, went to sleep. Woke up to go back to work. Went to work, wrote, like I started writing again on it, wrote the verse and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like I wrote it in between the time of leaving the crib, going to work, and I wrote something at work and then stuff like that. I just like keep it true to the vibe. You feel what I'm saying? So and I went back and recorded that also. And then I took that recording that I did on my computer and I wrote to it. And then I took it to the studio and recorded it.
Right.
Wow.
So did the track start? It started off on SoundCloud, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Nah, it started off on Apple.
Oh yeah.
I put it on Apple Music and
Okay. It blew
I
up.
put it on Apple Music. I put it like I dropped it on DistroKid and it blew up everywhere, man. But like on every platform, but it was going crazy in Miami though, out the gate.
Now, what kind of mix was on this joint? Like we got to get to the particulars because you talk about stuff. First off, it has to be certainly a certain format to even get on Apple and these certain platforms. But for it to blow up the way that it did, like how was the mix? Was it raw? Was somebody like, oh no, we could take this to another level? Or was it already there?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I like sit with the engineer that's mixing my music. I tell them everything, how I want everything. You get, I got a real good ear for my sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it how I want it. Like, man, I was recording it in Belma, and see, he like the dude I worked with, like it wasn't to my liking at first. So man, I drove all the way to North Carolina, back to my old engineer that I used to record it with in North Carolina. In North Carolina when I was in the Marine Corps. Gave him a shot on it. You get what I'm saying? But he would take it too long. I said, dang, man, I got to go back to Alabama and get it. But that's how serious I was about getting that song mixed. You know what I'm saying? I made that 10.5-hour drive to re-record the song. You feel what I'm saying?
Came out of your pocket?
Yeah. I paid for all my studio time, all of that, man. You feel me? I took that song track start back to the studio probably like eight to 10 times probably to get it perfect.
Wow. Now you work with Breezy. How was it working with Chris Brown, A Boogie with a hoodie? How was that experience? Did you actually get together with them? Yeah.
Nah, like so I had met Chris Brown at a party not too long before he did the verse, you know what I'm saying? But real cool dude, man, down to earth dude. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out Breezy. But yeah, you feel me? He would just like send the song, man. He did it for us. You feel what I'm saying? Wow. Boogie, I didn't get in the studio with Boogie then, but like I've been in the studio plenty of time with Boogie. I got a lot of music with him. You feel what I'm saying? That's my dog. Shout out Boogie too. You feel what I'm saying? And then Young Blue ripped it too. I did like everybody just sent me their verses in. You feel what I'm saying?
One thing I love my son to listen to you for is you don't really curse too much. It's not too much of the crazy talk in your type of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You still giving the youth and still giving people the right vibe, but you giving the proper vibration that we ask for as the OGs in the game now. Like, where's the message at? You giving that in hip hop. Was that a conscious effort, and did that come from your upbringing? Like, talk about that, especially with the pressures of everyone doing the same things, everyone getting into the same things, talking about the same subject matter. You kind of went the other way. Talk about that.
For sure, yeah, man. It just like so. Like I said, even when I crossed over to making this music in the beginning, I did cuss and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, I know. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just knew like my mom, you know, like they wasn't gonna be with that. Like I want my mom to listen to my music and stuff. You feel me? I want them to know, like even though I'm making the secular music and stuff, it's still clean. And then, but that I challenge myself to do it that way because it's just like. People say that we use cuss words like when we can't think of another word. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to challenge myself to like think outside the box, think of some more words. I wanted to challenge myself to, hey man, let's create some more wordplay. You get what I'm saying? Let me see how creative I can get and talk about things that I want to talk about without doing it that way. Talk about the things that we talk about in hip hop without talking about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how clean I can spit this, but still make it hard and still reach everybody. I want all the money. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be cut short in my business and in my career because of my mouth. So it's just like I want to keep everything a certain way so my business is good everywhere.
Smart.
Right now, your song blows up, right? It's all over the place. It's going crazy. How many labels actually reached out to you at that point to sign you?
You say what? Bro, it cut out one more time.
I said, your song's going hot, Track Stars, it's blowing up all over the world. I said, how many labels actually reached out to you to sign you at that point? How many offers did you have on the table?
Man, bro, bro, they was coming, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. We had, man, it was a lot. It was a lot of labels, man. It was a lot of labels. I ain't gonna count. It was a lot, man.
Right.
Wow. But man, we started in December, man. I was just that label process, man. It was something like I took it real serious, man. I was telling them, I was just being real with them. You know what I'm saying? Telling them, hey, man, I want my stuff I want my junk to run a certain way, and it gotta go like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was being like I was just letting them know everything and stuff. Like I was trying to go through all the labels and see who really trying to hear me and stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And stuff like that, because it's just like I got vision and I got direction on where I want to go. I told them, like, hey, I just need a bag behind me so I can do it. I know what I want to do. I know where I want to go. I just need y'all for my marketing. Like I need y'all to put that machine behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and so that's really what I was going through. I was trying to see if I could read them, but I really wish I could, like, you know, like we didn't get to sit. We didn't get to sit in person, so we did everything on Zoom. So I was just really trying to let them know who I was really, and everything like that.
How important was it to come in with the foundation and leverage of knowing that you put the money out for Track Star, that you paid for the engineering, you paid for the production? They didn't have to do any of that, and you knew how you wanted to run your business. How important was it for you to know and have all of that experience walking into that label, in your opinion, as opposed to you maybe walking in raw with a dream, not really being wet behind the ears on certain things that have to go into the creation of a song and the money behind that?
Right. Man, it was like, to me, that was like very important. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like it's easier to get on something that's already working, and when you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you come in, like I just didn't want to come into the label not knowing what I want and them just start feeding me stuff and trying to make me who they want me to be. I wanted to be me. You get what I'm saying? I want to be me. Hey, I already know what I want. I know who I am. I just want to keep it going. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? I want my stuff to go this way. I want to work this way. This is my goal. This is what I want to do. Like I just want to be me, man. I want to be me, and I want to win. I want to win that way, and I want to bring it back for my family, and I want to do it the right way.
Right now, no. At one point, you were a recruit, a real good football player, like number 100 something in Alabama. What happened with your football career?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a corner. I was never like getting recruited or nothing like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Nothing serious like that. But I was corner. I love football. I love football,
right.
though, man. My favorite sport. You feel me? I couldn't play football though, man, until my 10th grade year. Like I played in 8th grade, but I missed half my season cause we had a revival going to church. My mama wouldn't let me go. You get what I'm saying? And then 10th grade, we ended up leaving that situation we was in. And so I got to play sports and stuff like that. So I started playing like the 10th grade. So by time like my junior, senior year came, I was right, especially my senior year. But like that my favorite. That was my favorite sport, man.
Dope, yeah, ours too. I'm gonna jump back to this Track Star real quick, because please correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought I heard you a headline come out and say that you regret making that song, Track Star. Is that true? And if so, why?
No. I definitely don't regret making it.
It sounds foolish, but I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. No, I definitely don't regret making it. Now I probably told him I was getting tired of it. Like
why is that?
But I ain't tired of it no more. I used to be, man, like, 'cause when I first dropped it, I just wanted to drop some new music, man. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to drop some new music, and the label wouldn't let me at times. So it was just like I was like, man, I want to give him some more music. I'm tired of just performing tracks, so I want to give him a show. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give him a show.
So what's next on the horizon for you, man? What you got in store for your fans that's looking, for more from your brand?
Man, we got a lot of music, man. We got a lot of music. I got a lot of music. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of therapy, man. I want to make it deluxe, man. I got a lot of stuff, man. A lot of music for the whole year. Like, I'm making up for that year we didn't drop.
We appreciate you, young brother Mooski, on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, man. Let the people know where they can find you. Let them know where they can expect that upcoming project. And also, man, please tap in with us on your press run when you're promoting the album and you're doing the New Yorks and the Phillies and the LAs. Make sure you holler at us, man. We would love to talk to you again.
For sure.
So let the people know where to find you.
For sure. Much love. Hey, you can follow me on Instagram at Mooski before you feel what I'm saying? Twitter, Mooski Official. Facebook, Mooski main page, everything Mooski. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of therapy for the broken out now, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in and go get that. We here in the world melodically, one song at a time. You feel me?
Yes, sir, man. Mooski on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Much success to you, brother. Keep on doing your thing, man. We're definitely fans.
Indeed.
Peace.
Salute.